Welcome to Mishna. Starting Masechet Pesahim Perek Mishnah Bet. Over here, we're continuing off the discussion on last Mishnah, where we spoke about if someone was far away, they're patur from karet, right? They have to, complete Pesach Sheni, but even if they miss it, they would be patur from karet. And now we're going to say what's considered a long distance away, what's considered derech rechoka that the pasuk speaks about. Ve'ezohi derech rechoka. So minha moda'it v'lachutz, right? From moda'it, right? Other we just have modi'im, right? Modi'in is a city that we're familiar with today, right? It's the city where the Maccabim were from. And if you actually pulled it up on Google Maps over here, you'll see from the ancient synagogue of al-Umdan, right, which is in Modi'in, that to Jerusalem, right, to Temple Mount. You can see it's a little bit under an 8-hour walk according to Google Maps. But if you see the bottom, over here, it's 5 miles. The actual, ruler on the bottom over here. If you look at that 5 miles, it looks about, the actual 35 kilometers, right, which would come out to probably a 20-mile journey. But if you take a straight line, it looks like it's about 15 miles away, which is what Harambam says over here. He says Modi'in is a place between Jerusalem. That's far. The distance from Jerusalem is about 15 miles, right? And that's what a person walks in an average day, right? And that's if you see what we have over here, based on the Modi'in that we know, the ancient Modi'in that we know of today, it's 35 kilometers away, right? About what does that come out to? Exactly in miles. So that would be, right, 21 and a half, 22 miles, right? So if you're that far away, right, according to Tanakh Hama, that's considered far away. And the distance, take a radius all around, that far away, right? 15 miles outside of Jerusalem, to Rabbi Akiva. No, as long as you're, from the, the platform of the courtyard and outwards, that's considered derech rechoka, right? That's considered enough of a far enough distance, and right from the threshold of the Azara of the temple, and that would be considered a far enough distance, and you'd be patur. Right, if you're already outside of the Beit HaMikdash, you consider far away. Amar Rabbi Yosef. Rabbi Yosef says, that's why the extra dot, if you look at the Torah, on top of the he, rechoka, the he of rechoka, there's a dot on top of it. And he goes, that's why it's there. Not because it's actually very far away. Because it's only from that threshold of the actual Azara, the courtyard of the temple, and that's how far it goes. Rabbi Akiva would say no. Rabbi Akiva's response to that would be no. 15 miles, radius outside of Jerusalem, that would be considered far away. If you were by the Azara and you didn't make it in and you couldn't get it done, you'd be considered anus, right? You'd be considered someone who you missed out because something happened to you, right? You have another excuse, but that's not what pasuk meant by derech rechoka. And then nafka mina would be by whether a person gets karet if you miss Pesach Sheni, like we mentioned in last Mishnah. Halacha is like Rabbi Akiva.